Well, it's pretty early in the morning, and I just wanted to get on and say a few words here. I've been pondering over some things, and I've been thinking, and there's a lot of things that really irritate me and really make me wonder what's really going on in the world. For instance, when people get out of prison, they don't really have the resources that they really need in order to establish um, the ability to not go back to prison. Let me elaborate a little bit. They get out of prison, they may be in a halfway house and they're there for maybe 6 months to a year, what have you. And in this time period, the jobs that they are being able to receive are not paying for the needs of the family, which leads these felons to go back out and do more crimes and go right back to prison. And that's what I would call the revolving door. And the saddest part about it is I believe that it's done purposely. It's definitely done purposely. And I think it's a really awful thing. It definitely should never happen, but it does. And I don't know, I was thinking about some other things and I thought I'd share with the public here. Relationships. When it comes to relationships, oh my God, really take the time to get to know the person that you are connecting to. Find out, is it really a connection or is it just a sexual thing? Because if you don't, you can waste years, days. Who wants to waste an hour of time? For there's not enough hours in the day as it is. So before you make that fatal mistake in diving deep with someone who is not worth your time, do some research. Go on some dates. Don't be quick to just move in with, a guy who cares about you and likes you. No, you need to do some research. Everybody is not always good. You'd be surprised, hell, how many people live right next door to a killer, Not that you're going to find a killer, but you don't want to waste your time. Life is too precious. And it's 2019, and I refuse to be unhappy. I refuse to allow anyone to dictate what my day is going to consume of, what my day is going to be like, and what I'm going to do in that day. I am in charge of myself. I am grown, and I am able to make my own decisions. Don't ever let someone take your decision making away from you. Women out there, stay-at-home mothers who have husbands who make the bacon and bring it home, fry it and bring it home, however you say it. Don't let them also dictate your life. You have a life too. Your life is more than just cooking and cleaning and watching kids. Do some yoga classes. Get out with the girls. Do something for yourself so that you don't lose yourself. Because it's very easy to get consumed in what everyone else needs and don't do anything for yourself. And there is no excuse. Ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so sick and tired of the world with their fucking excuses about why they can't do things. We choose to do or we choose not to do the things that we need to or the things that we don't need to. It is whatever is more important to that individual. And I'm being convicted right now. There's some things in my life that I need to take care of, that I need to, buckle down and do. So I'm the first one to talk about myself, so I feel like I can talk about anybody else. If you have been procrastinating on things that you know you need to get done, what the hell is the problem? Especially I would have to say one of the most craziest, dumbest, stuck things is when you have the means of doing something and you don't do it. You just don't do it. Like if I needed to tie my shoe and I'm just looking down at it and I can bend down and tie it, but I just don't feel like it. So then I must feel like tripping and busting my fucking head, right? What else? The Lord will give you anything that your heart desires. but know what it is you're really asking for and know what it is you really want. Because another thing, we are very indecisive people. There's so much to choose from in this world that we're never satisfied with what we get or what the Lord provides for us, that we're always looking over the fence at the neighbor's house to see what the fuck is in their yard. That's why we have so many unhappy people, so many separated, divorced people, because they're always thinking that there's something better on the other side. When you spend years and years with a person and they do some crazy shit to you like that, don't ever give them another chance. I'm not talking about 2 months. I'm not talking about even 2 years. When you got some years in, even 2 years, yeah. When you got years in a relationship, because time is so precious and it's so quick, it leaves, it's gone. Time waits for no one. I've spent years waiting on someone to catch up where we were on the same page and it never happened. So I'm making this presentation to the world, not because I read about these situations, but because I lived these situations. There are manipulative women and men. All men aren't bad. All women aren't bad. But see, what happens is, if you are done too wrong too many times, your heart will harden sooner or later. And that is what makes people go left and hurt people. People who are users, stop using people. Get your own shit. Quit leeching off people. Quit acting like you are in love with a person just to be okay. Just to not be on the street. Don't ever compromise who you are for anything or anyone. Because if you'll fall for one thing, you'll fall for anything. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I don't have time. Small talk bullshit, I can't stand it. I don't want to talk about how you walked down to the store and went around a corner and then you seen a dog. We have to grow up in life, and we have to know that we have to start looking at the news. I don't even look at the news, you guys. I'm 42 years old and I don't even look at the news. There was a shooting right in my neighborhood the other day and I never knew it because I never turned on the freaking news. I'm going to make that a start. I'm going to do that. At least once a day, I should turn on television and find me some news. And if I don't like the regular news, like channel 12 and 3 and 5, hey, there's always CNN and other news. But we need to know what's going on. The government shut down and my black ass didn't even know it. Here I am conversating with a friend telling her it's almost time. She's like, girl, they shut the government down 3 days ago. You get your food stamps yet? Okay. I was like, what? That lets me know I'm not on point with what's going on in this world. But it is almost time. But what it's time to do now is get off this damn video because I'm sleepy and my eyes hurt. But I just want to say a few words to you guys, and I'll be back on. You know, it's Tay-Tay's World. What's up? I haven't been on in a while. Just really been chilling, relaxing, and getting to know me. Getting to know who I am so that I can provide these videos to my fans and all my people out there. Yeah, that's about it. So have a good night and thanks for listening. Tay-Tay's World.